Okay, my name is Farai Bob Richard Mahari. The Bob is actually short for Robert. In 1989, I came here as a Form 1. I followed in the footsteps of my brother, who had been here. And I came here in 1989. I was very anxious, scared, excited, all in one. And it's been an incredible journey ever since. I learned to be tenacious here in the hills of Lomagundi College. We used to run down a hill we used to call Death Valley, just behind the deputy head's house. And we used to run to King's Peak, and we used to run to Makapenta. And a lot of tenacity and a lot of work ethic was built around that. Other traits I think I picked up here were the mannerisms. We learned to be gentlemen here. Gundi allows you to, one, find your passion, and then two, to nurture that passion. Just being considerate about others, because I lived in the dorm. You learn to coexist. And you just learn how to work hard. I think, a lot of those examples have come through from being here and from my parents, other people too, but Lomagundi was a big staple of that. You gotta get up and get things done, irrespective of how you feel or what the outside conditions are. I learned that here. We used to train in the rain, we used to get to school, regardless of what was going out there, what the world was saying was going out there. We had to show up Monday to Friday and still play sport and do our cultural part. And then, then you look at the surroundings. I don't know whether the founding fathers, the people who built the school, actually understood, how almost spiritual this place is. If you look at where it is, the basin that it's in, Lomagundi, and then you look at the hills and you look at how it impacts a lot of the boys. I mean, we're a school with maybe 450 kids, boys and girls, so maybe 200 something boys and 200 girls. And yet we compete against, schools with 400, 600, 1,200, 1,600 boys in the region. And yet we do it. It's because I think we know we belong. We know we're capable, we know we're able. And I think Lomagundi gives us that confidence. Lomagundi has allowed me to flourish in the coaching space and in the being a house parent. I've always said rugby for me is my classroom. It's where I teach young men how to be resilient, how to overcome, how to fail and keep getting up. So obviously they've aided me in coaching clinics and advancing that aspect of myself. And then I've done a counseling course while I've been here, so I understand the young men even better, or I try to. And I can apply a lot of those skill sets in my day-to-day life as a house parent. And like right now we're doing an 8 years course in child protection and how to identify situations, etc. So all those things I think are impacting me daily in how I interact even with my own family or friends and relatives. My dad used to always say, you just have to get up every day, you just have to show up. And sometimes when you show up, good things happen, and I hope we'll keep showing up, and we hope good things continue to happen to all of us. I'm here for a time. I'm just playing my part, and hopefully I'll pass on the baton to the next generation who will also do the same. I was fortunate. I had people before me, Mr. Msorokienda, JJ Dupre, Mr. Green, Mr. Newhoff. So many people who play a big part in your life. And then, so I'm just here and a few of us are here to just do our part, and then hopefully the next generation will do theirs.